Hi, my name is Tanya Frolick, and I'm going to be your guide to this semester, Speech 1311, Introduction to Speech Communications. Now, I have my notes here because even as an experienced speaker, I know that I need to keep track of what I'm going to say. So let me guide you a little bit through what you're going to be doing this semester. First, I need you to make sure that you read through the entire first home page on Canvas and pull up that syllabus. As you're reading through the syllabus, it has just about all of the information that you're going to need, but make sure to look at a couple of things in particular. One, notice that it's got honor lock in there. This is an honor lock course, so you'll need to make sure and get that taken care of. Look at the due dates. I'm very strict on the due dates. We only have 5 weeks, so we don't have a lot of time to mess around. Things need to be turned in on time. Look at, in Canvas, you're going to notice that there are different sections, but if you look at the modules, they're by week. So what's due by week, what's assigned by week, the activities for each week, and I'm going to have videos for each chapter discussion for you to look at. I also have, in attendance, I create one assignment per week that counts towards attendance. If that assignment is not done, then you're absent for that week. And of course, VC is very strict on the attendance policy, absentee policy. We also have to have 2 speeches this semester, so you are going to sign up in discussions and you're going to look at the reply, and when you reply to sign up for the time that you want, there are 3 times available on both days. We have a time at 11 a.m., a time at 3 p.m., and a time at 6:30. And the whole group that signs up at that time is going to show up and deliver their speeches to each other. But you're signing up for 2 different days, so make sure you keep track of that, and if you have to take time off from work or make child care arrangements or whatever you need to do, make sure to plan that it's 2 different days for speeches, okay? We don't have any time for a makeup day. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be adding another video a little bit later about how to create those speeches, and you have plenty of time. They're not towards the end of the semester. You also have a group project. Please pay close attention to the sample paper. People ask me a lot of formatting questions and things like that, and if you look at that sample paper, it actually answers those questions for you. But we're going to be talking about that later, and there is a lot of information on Canvas for you about that group project. The tests. Each time you take a test, I open it and I don't close it for 5 days. You have 5 days to take a test. So there's no excuse not to get those tests taken. Plan in advance. You can, yes, use your notes, your handwritten notes on the tests. If you want to print out the PowerPoints for each chapter and then take notes on that, you can certainly do that and use those on the test. However, make sure that you don't use your book, and you cannot have an electronic device, okay? Just your notes. Honor lock. We already kind of briefly hit on that. Make sure you cover that. There is an honor lock practice quiz to make sure you're all set up and ready to go. And then of course the final exam is through honor lock. And the final exam, you're going to have 2 days to take it. It's going to open on the 2nd. It's going to close late at night on the 3rd. So 2 whole days, so plan that well. Anyway, and I'm sorry if I'm blinking a lot. I have contacts and they're messing with me. So hopefully that won't happen with the next video. So if you have any questions or concerns, I have lots of ways that you can reach me. I give you my number, my email. Please feel free to contact me at any time. If you choose to text, make sure to tell me who you are in the first text, and then I'll sign it. I'll recognize it. Don't text after 10. Don't text before 9. That's my only requirement. We're going to have a great semester. It's been nice meeting you, and hopefully I can't wait to meet you in person at the first speech.